Sup universe, I didn't know I was filming. I'm Ailsa, I'm nerdy, weird, and I'm passionate about a lot of things, and 13 being blah blah blah, YouTubeness. Anyway, today I want to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, or rather passionate about not doing, and that is cutting. And in case you've been living under a rock, cutting is slitting your wrists. And recently there have been some kind of dumb, scary trends with cutting that have to do with it. And recently, the most recent is that sparked me to make this video is cut for Zeri. And Zeri apparently is like Zayn from One Direction and some chick I assume named Perry because he's not out of the closet yet. Not that we want yet. That was a creepy face. Anyway, so apparently they're getting married. And nobody wants them to because they won't be able to marry Zayn. He'll never be able to confess his love for Niall or whichever one he loves. He'll never be. No. He'll never marry the fangirls. One Direction's gonna break up. Whatever. No, I think it's stupid. I've recently also been Instagramming pictures of the cuts. There are no real cuts on my arm. This is only black. Big pen. No, it's not even a big pen. It's like a paper made, I think. It actually kind of hurt to make these pen marks. So, yeah. And before there was cut for Justin Bieber, who is a complete. You know when you wanna insult somebody, but all that's coming to your mind to insult them are really bad words, and you don't want to swear. Yeah, well, that's kind of now. So, I need a thesaurus. Maybe that should be the insult. Justin Bieber is a thesaurus! You are a thesaurus! Whatever. No, you're not a thesaurus. I love my thesauruses. That's what I'm calling my fan people now. Like, there's the bro army, there's the nerd fighters, there's the Phillians and the dancers. You are my thesauruses. I, never screenshot that picture of me, ever. Anyway, so, yeah. So there was cut for Bieber, there was cut for, when Justin Bieber got arrested for the marijuana, there's cut for Zeri now. And these are trending tags on Twitter and Tumblr and Facebook and Instagram, and it really makes me sick. And, yeah, and these are like 11-year-old girls that worship these pop stars, and they hear, oh, slitting your wrist is cool when you're sad. I'm sad that Zayn isn't going to marry me or whatever. I'm sad Justin Bieber got arrested. So these people are cutting for them and Instagramming their cuts. It's really sickening. And I know a lot of people that have cut. Some of them have had actual reasons. I don't mean, when I say actual reasons, I don't mean there are reasons to cut. I mean they were actually depressed and weren't doing it for attention. Doing it for celebrity or whatever. I mean that they were actually really sad and should have gotten help, and some of them did get help, some of them didn't. A lot of them are doing well now, some of them aren't. And they're my friends. They're people I care about, and I want them to all be okay. And if you've ever cut and you're watching this video, I want you to know I love you, and just the real reasons, and don't cut ever again. Because I know you're worth something. Everybody is. This just turned slightly sappy. But anyway, so whole cup is alright. But what makes it worse is there's this chick that I know. Popular, pretty smart, whatever, soccer team. Everybody thinks she's the kind of girl that everybody thinks is innocent, and then you catch her talking behind your I'm a loser. Yeah, touchy subject. Anyway, so this girl, she dates this guy who is a complete thesaurus, named Matt. I'm not gonna say her name because I, if I say both their names, Matt is a really generic name. There's like 4 Matts out of 200 kids at my school, um, in that one grade. Yeah, no, there's 3, I think. Matt, Matt. I don't know if there's 3 or 4. I don't pay attention. I don't really like any of the maps. Somebody hacked one of their Facebook pages and started talking about his love for Nickelback. That was funny. No offense to Nickelback fans, but yeah, good music taste. Yeah, actual rock and roll is good. Anyway, so about the back on the subject of cutting and people I hate. So this girl dates this thesaurus man, and this thesaurus, I don't know, they dated for like 3 days, like Monday through Wednesday. Like, I don't know, maybe it was like Tuesday, Thursday, Monday. Those aren't actual orders of days of the week. I should have a day of the week named after me, called Ailsa Day. That awkward moment when you realize you were actually just being serious when you said that. So Ailsa Day, yeah. So they did for 3 days, not even a weekend. He breaks up with her, blah, 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 blah. She's all like, oh, Matt broke up with me. Matt's such a thesaurus. He ruined me. Blah, blah, blah. Everything's sad. I'm sad. Cut, cut, cut. Instagram. Look, I'm sad. Don't you see? I'm depressed. Doesn't. Why aren't you paying attention to me? I need attention. I need attention. I'm so sad. She's a thesaurus too. So she who must not be named. That was a slight. No, she should be named. I called her she who must not be named a second ago. She is so not cool enough to be like Voldemort. I mean, Voldemort would never cut his wrists because of some stupid boy. Some stupid thesaurus boy. Maybe he does have his dark mark or whatever. I don't remember. It's been forever since I read or watched Harry Potter. I feel so guilty. Slytherin here. Don't hate me. My dad actually made a joke insulting Slytherins the other day, and I'm just glares. Because I am a Slytherin. Yeah, awkward moment. Everybody's like, oh my god, how are you not a Ravenclaw? I'm like, have you met me? I'm a derpy Slytherin. Anyway, back to what I was actually saying. So, this happened. Then this other chick, who is not a thesaurus, she's kind of one of my friends. She told me once I saw these cuts on her wrist, and I'm like, oh my god, why would you do that? Blah blah blah. And she's like, emo guys are hot. I want to be hot like emo guys, and I want to be hot enough for like blood on the dance floor, people over baby or whatever. And you just look thesaurus. That's not a reason. There are no reasons to cut, but that isn't a reason to split your ass. To be hot like the people in an emo band that I don't like. I mean, don't get me wrong, emo people are hot. Honestly, there's 2 things that I don't like about emo culture, and that's the cuts and the music. I can stand the music. I hate the cutting. But I mean, their hair and the ear sack. Yeah, that was just a really awkward moment. But yeah, they're hot and stuff. But people have actual reasons to cut, and that isn't. I don't mean like you should cut if you're depressed. I mean an actual reason. I mean you're actually depressed and you actually have problems in your life. I keep saying actual reasons to cut, and I don't mean that. It's complicated, but anyway, there's just this problem that I have with people in real life, and that's the fact that they always just they want attention. And I understand wanting attention, but don't cut for attention. I Cutting should not be look I'm sad, Instagram and Instagram. Cutting, if it happens, it should be silent, quiet, and the only people that know are your close friends and your therapist. That makes more sense. You don't do that kind of thing and show everyone. And I think if you are cutting and if you have cut in the past, you should really get help. And especially if you are cutting now. And I just want you to know that you can find friends, you can find people on Tumblr and stuff. Follow me on Tumblr, I'm 13. If you don't have many in real life friends and people treat you like thesaurus, like you're a complete thesaurus when you're not, you really just get help. It really helps. So don't be a thesaurus. Don't cut. Don't cut for Bieber. Don't cut for Zeri. Don't cut because you want to be hot. Don't cut for attention. And subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, because I'm awesome. Yeah. And follow me on Tumblr too. Cutting is bad. I love you, my thesauruses. Not thesauruses like Bieber. Thesauruses like thesauruses. Because we be sexist.